Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the road to top 10 in Sun and Moon OU. Now, today, first off, Marshadow has been banned. I want to give a shout out to my boy Jabberjock. He actually drew this background that I have right now with Marshadow just training up, and you got Saitama in the back too. Shout out to my boy One Punch Man. But yeah, Marshadow has been banned, which I guess is pretty cool for Pokemon like Mega Late and the entire tier, and not having to risk Marshadow speed ties and stuff like that. Definitely opened up the door for the new Megas that got released, aka Gardevoir and Mega Late. I gave my thoughts on that in a video with Blunder if you guys want to check that out recently on the channel. But before we get into this live, once again, thank you so much for all the support. I would love if this could hit 2,000 likes. That'd be awesome. It really does support my channel. And thank you so much for 150,000 subscribers. That is amazing. My end goal for the end of the year is actually 50K. Let's see if I can actually push towards that. It took me 7 years to get to 149, so we'll see if we can get that in a couple months. Maybe with the new game coming out, we'll see. I'm always on the grind, so. But thank you so much, guys, for all the support as of recent on this, on all my videos. I'm glad that you guys just genuinely just enjoy the content. I actually forgot to log into my AIM account, and just so I'm not disturbed, I do this. You should know by now I block challenges and PMs while recording, just so I'm not disturbed, whereas when I stream, that's when I talk. I actually want to talk about this comment, which was left, and I forgot to answer it the other day because I had recorded my Road to Top 10, but Domain Allison Gorman asks, I remember one of your laddering videos you explained about the different types of teams you use for different tiers of the ladder, or different points of the ladder, or parts of the ladder, 1,000 to 1,400, 1,500 to 700, 1,800 plus. Can you talk a bit more in your next Road to Top 10 episode? We really appreciate the insight. Alright, so what I mean by this is, I'm going to try and explain it the best to my ability. So generally, when you start off on the ladder, 1,000 to 1,400, typically you'll see, Pikachus, Bulbasaurs, maybe easy games, maybe Pokemon, maybe threatening teams, but no EVs and stuff like that. So typically when I started off just for really fast laddering, I'll get like 3 games at once, and I'll use like Spikes offense. I use Mindless Spikes offense, Sticky Web offense, Aurora Veil offense. Pretty much things that I can get the fastest and most points possible and win quickly. I think that winning quickly is very important on the lower ladder, because lower ladder opponents are some of the most dangerous opponents. They might make plays. So if I bring a bulkier team and I get crit by this opponent's Z Thunder Gyarados, right? Like my Mantine gets crit by Z Thunder Gyarados. Well, obviously, Gigavolt having Gyarados probably knock out Mantine, but like something like that happens. I'm in that position because I used a fatter team. So from the lower ladder, 1,000 to 1,400, I think offense is the best way to go. Spikes offense, Aurora Veil offense, so something like Frostlass lead, Alolan Ninetales lead, or Sticky Web with Smeargle is really good just for fast laddering. You can get as many games as possible, because typically if I'm starting on a fresh account, I'll get like 4 games on the same account at the same time, because you can finish them all pretty quickly. Sometimes if you put on the timer and don't make a move, the opponent will just leave. Now, 1,500, 1,700 gets a little bit harder. Around this area is when the ladder starts to get, I think, a little bit more difficult. And around this area, I like to use stuff that I consider to be reliable or really good. So, also based on like what's popular in the meta. So for example, right now, Metacham is a threat. Lopunny is released. That's why I got Mew right here. I want to make sure I can deal with that. And I do like to switch to more of a bulky offensive team / balance approach. And always got to have either my Greninja or my Magearna on them. They're literally win cons. Battle Bond Greninja or Shift Gear Magearna, they're just so good to not, like, there's no reason not to have them. And I feel like even if you're in a bad situation, if a team is weak enough, you can just Shift Gear up with Magearna and win. So in that particular case, I would use this type of Pokemon. I hope you guys are following. This is just basically from my experience, at least in Sun and Moon. Now, as we get to 1,800 plus, we'll probably start seeing fatter teams as well. A lot of Celesteelas, a lot of opposing Mews. At that point, I like to adapt to what the ladder has, or what I most see. Sometimes we even see stall, though that's a different approach. That typically beating stall depends on how poor your opponent plays, or how poor the stall player plays, or if you have like stall breakers. Even then, they don't really exist like as they did before. But that typically depends on how poor your opponent plays, I feel. But also, if I see that, okay, Mew is very common, but Mew doesn't run Taunt, for example, maybe I'll use something like Calm Mind, Clefable, though, because Magearna's there, but I can pack it with like Doug Trio. Just reliable stuff like that. I hope that kind of explains like the approach, and as you guys will see, as I keep going, you'll see what I use. But this team was made by Bengay, and I believe NJMP helped them, so still have NJMP in there. We got good old reliable Calm Mind, Shift Gear, Magearna, but this time we have Flash Cannon, so I'm not losing to a Tapu Lele with this set. We have Dragon Dance, Mega Tyranitar, Specs Keldeo love to bring this thing back with HP Poison, which OHKOs Bulu and hits Tapu Fini really hard. Speaking of Tapu Bulu, we actually have a Swords Dance one with Bloom Doom on our team. Choice Scarf Landers with Stealth Arc. I have not used Choice Scarf Landers in a long time, man. And Defensive Mew. Faster than Magearna, can Will-O-Wisp it, stall it out with Psychic. Psychic helps versus Lopunny and whatnot, running around. And this is my go-to Lopunny answer. Though this team was made before Gallade and Lopunny come out, Mew naturally checks Lopunny, and Landers is pretty good for that as well with the Scarf and like residual damage from Sand. Gallade is definitely a problem, especially now that Marshadow got banned. I expect to see a lot more of it, but I can outplay it, like burn it on the knockoff, Scald, burn it with Keldeo, potentially set up on it. It can't kill Bulu unless it's boosted a lot, and it has to have Ice Punch. I don't believe +2's gonna have, but knocks me out. But hopefully I did answer your question, bro. And yeah, I know we're 6 minutes into the video, but let's finally go ahead and get ourselves a game. So we have automatically, I'm assuming, Spike's offense when I see it. Calm Mind, Magearna. Shift Gear Magearna is very good versus my opponent. Infernape has a really cool touch on my opponent's team. I want to lead off with Landers and just U-turn out directly into Keldeo and just click Spec Scald. Doesn't have a good switch in. It's also really good versus Tapu Koko as a lead if he chooses to lead off with that. As you can see, this part of his team is grounded. So what I'm assuming it is again, lead. I'm assuming it's like the lead Skarmory. Now, if he saw my Intimidate went off before his Electric Terrain, so he should know that I am indeed Choice Scarf, and he should switch out to Skarmory, but I'm not really willing to, like, he will go Skarmory, but I'm gonna click Earthquake anyway. Yeah, because some people just don't pay attention, and you think that, so, like, some people just don't pay attention immediately. I don't blame him for that, though it is his fault. We'll go Keldeo here. Though this definitely lets my Greninja answers be a little bit worn down. I just want to scout for the this is still useful. I'm gonna scout for the Brave Bird because he actually doesn't have any switch into this mon anyway. I'm gonna scout for the Brave Bird by going Magearna because I'll also be able to break his Sturdy. If he gets up a Spike, that's fine. I don't mind him getting up a Spike at all because I can just click Thunderbolt here. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I defog on literally every mon on your team. Oh, and he faces me out in the Skarmory, which is great too. So maybe I shouldn't get up rocks. Unfortunately, this guy's faster than most of my team. I'll just U-turn here. Knock out Skarmory. So now his entire team is grounded, which is great. He does have one mon that can actually stop my Magearna. Excuse me, my Medicham, which is... my Mew, which is Magearna. What I'm actually going to do, though, is... Tyranitar can win, so maybe not go out to Tyranitar. It actually can win, but it can't... No, Tyranitar can't Dragon Dance up on anything. I'm going out to Tyranitar just to get some residual damage on the... what I'm assuming will be the Greninja because I can defog versus that. He should know I'm Mega, but I'm not as worried about Greninja because I have Scarf Landers to threaten it. Actually, I only need like a little bit of chip damage on Greninja to knock it out. And the fact that basically I knocked out Tapu Koko so early, I'm good. If he goes Zygarde, I'm just going to Mega Evolve and click Ice Punch immediately. He literally has these 3 Pokemon that can knock me out, so he shouldn't go out to Zygarde if he's not Choice Band, because Choice Band Zygarde would not be able to knock me out. Medicham comes out. I'm just going to Mega Evolve right here and actually just click Dragon Dance just in case he doubles out into Greninja. As he unfortunately misses the high jump kick, and that is really bad for my opponent. I literally clicked this play because it was a no drawback play. I was willing to sack my Tyranitar, and if it didn't work out for me, it was great. It worked out either way, and I can go for Ice Punch now. Actually, Ice Punch isn't even... Ice Punch is fine. So, unfortunately for my opponent, his Medicham goes to 45%. And even though Infernape does come out... Oh my god. Yo, we are getting lucky as hell here. And that was Choice Scarf Infernape too. And we knock it out. So we probably just win the game now with Tyranitar. Because we are jolly. That sucks for my opponent. It really does. It was Choice Scarf Infernape though. And I was going to be able to defog anyway. But now we are at 1778. Let's actually look at our rank so we can start it. And he is... Like, he's using offense up here, which is decent. Like, he can pressure Pokemon like... my defoggers with his mons, but like I defogged on Medicham 100%. Obviously he missed and I got the freeze, which were terrible. Which is why I was actually thinking about going for Stone Edge because he had one switch into this mon, which wasn't Infernape. So, but if I did have Crunch or I Dragon Dance up again, I mean, excuse me, if I did have Earthquake, that would have knocked him out. But we are 39-5 and starting off with a pretty hacksy game. but a win nonetheless. It is Pokemon. So let's go ahead and look for another battle. We are on our way to the 1800s in this game, and where is that on the ladder? Now my opponent has a Gardevoir, which is a huge threat. It's actually a humongous threat. Jesus, man. It's actually a ridiculous threat to my team. Mew is very good versus him. This can win if I can get rid. I have weakened Landers. I have to weaken Zygarde because I don't have Ice Beam, unfortunately. Specs Keldeo does not knock out Gardevoir. I'm going to lead off with my Landorus because I'm Choice Scarf and I can U-turn out of there versus everything that he has. Immediately threaten it. Alternatively, is there a drawback of leading off with Bulu? He has one Pokemon that can knock me out. Actually, he has this, Z-Fly, this, potentially. I don't think Gardevoir can knock me out, though, which is why I'm thinking about leading off with it. I do want Rocks up in this game, but that's going to be tough. Dragon Dance Tyranitar can win. Beats this, not this. This mon needs to go down. So, seeing as how that's the case, I'm actually going to lead off with my Keldeo. As leads off with Zygarde. So this is just a free Scald for me. No water resist on his team, which is why I decided to lead off with Keldeo. And yes, this could be Choice Band, but he also doesn't have any priority on his team besides this Zygarde in front of me. He might also... Is this Assault Vest? Ooh, that still took some massive damage. Lovely damage at that. And we'll go Mew here. Unless he's Jolly Buzzwole, he won't be able to outspeed my Mew, and I also take every hit he can go for. Yum! And we'll be able to go right back out to, right back to a good amount of HP, meaning max, even if he goes for a slow Volt Switch. So now Magearna has been weakened for Fire Punch. That's good. Heatran comes out as it should. Keldeo once again has 0 switch-ins. I guess he could Bloom Doom immediately, so that could be a problem. I'll make the Landorus play first, because I don't want him Bloom Dooming on my Keldeo switching. He goes for Toxic, which is a very good play, but this does allow me Rocks. There's no way he stays in. He'll go out to his own Landorus here. Or Buzzwole. Yeah, that works too. So this is a problem. This is a huge problem. I need Magearna healthy. I think I'm going to go out to my defensive Mew. Mainly because I can Psychic if he goes for Sub, and if he goes right for Leech Life. I don't know what set he is. I'll double out to Lando because again, he doesn't have any priority outside of Zygarde, and we can at least get off an Intimidate. As he doubles into Heatran. And there's no reason to stay in when I can go out into... Okay, so he's definitely bulky. Like, he's definitely a bulky Buzzwole because he didn't want to stay in. So with Rocks up, again, Scald is just my play, which is why I'm going to go Keldeo here and click that Scald. In the end game, I'm trying to win with my Tyranitar, so any damage off on... That damage off on Magearna is crucial, and killing Heatran or damaging Buzzwole as well is very good for me. So the play he could make here, he also doesn't know I'm Choice Scarf, by the way. As you can see, I went for Stealth Rock. He's just thinking I'm Rocky Helmet at this point. I'm positive he's just thinking I'm Rocky Helmet at this point. So he should go out into his Landorus, or Buzzwole, that works too. I see leftovers, and once again, 0 Scald switch-ins. I do take 1 Superpower, and if he lets his Buzzwole take any hit, we're good. So this should actually pick me up a kill, and then what he should do then is go Gardevoir after. But Gardevoir only needs 2 turns of Stealth Rock, if I'm not mistaken, to die to +1 Fire Punch. Like, that's just a head calc, but I'm positive, like, Tyranitar does that much. I believe it's 204 I have. 208, my bad. 208. Like, I'm thinking in the long run things. Fire Punch, Gardevoir. It should die after 2 Stealth Rock switch-ins. Gardevoir Mega. Yep. 2 Stealth Rock switch-ins are all I need to 100% kill it. I was right. Nice. And I can Dragon Dance up later on, even Landorus if I want to. Like a neutral Landorus, obviously. So again, this is a really tough Pokemon for him to switch into. I'm kind of hoping he goes Magearna so it just dies and I don't have to worry about that mon at all. Another thing I'm hoping is he either sacks Buzzwole or goes Heatran. You know what, sacking's like pretty much sacking any of his mons. I'd be really grateful to knock out any of his mons with this team. Oh, claim. Sorry, I just had an inbox message I was thinking about. By the way, I'm not sure if this is going up at 2 or 4. If it goes up at 2, then expect an Enter Marshadow video to Ubers, or Welcome to Ubers Marshadow video. And if it goes up at 4, then obviously you already saw that, and this is in the future. And if you guys didn't see it already, you can, feel free to. But yeah, we're gonna be able to 2-hit KO the Magearna, which is a confirmed Assault Vest. Based on the fact that it took 34%. And Magearna going down, great. Opens up the door for Mew. Mew is actually really good in this because it is faster than Buzzwole. Sorry for the wait. A bug attacked my girlfriend. No problem. That's funny. So I'm not quite sure how much Magearna takes from this, but this is my counter. It literally is Magearna. Nice play. Very nice play. Though we do get in Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Bulu is really not for me because it lets me get in Mew on his Toxic. Very good play again, but it does let me get in Mew, which is what I want. Alternatively, the more aggressive play is actually not going Mew, but going Keldeo here on his Buzzwole double. Yep, because now I get to click the Scald one more time and get my kill, and we have recovery as well. So I get to click Scald here, and yeah, it was a very good double on my opponent's part, and he even went for Toxic to follow it up, which is very smart. But my Tapu Bulu is still very good versus his defensive Heatran, which I'm pretty sure it is, as well as Landers and Zygarde. It can even take a hit from Gardevoir if it needs to, and it's literally Buzzwole. That's the only Mon that is threatening me. How much does it take from this? Keldeo. Buzzwole. Hammer Arm does not kill me. 69 to 81%. Assuming that's a set, of course. But again, any damage on Buzzwole is great. I'm actually waiting for the turn that he sacks Heatran or lets Zygarde take damage. Specs should be able to 2-hit KO Zygarde. Love Keldeo. Been a while since I've used Specs, and I feel like it doesn't get enough love when it should. So he goes Heatran, great. Again, Magearna looking very good. Very, very good indeed. We're going to be able to knock out Heatran right there, as well as Mew. Like, Mew doesn't care about any hazards at all. And Gardevoir is going to come out. I don't kill. I believe it does 60-something% to Gardevoir Mega. Gardevoir Mega. Yep, 54 to 64. So, once again, Magearna is a play, as well as we get the leftovers and the grassy terrain, so I don't care too much about his attack. That's good to know how much damage that does, by the way. I got my... Oh, I didn't get my leftovers first. I was like, what the hell just happened here? So he goes for Taunt. I can understand that play because a lot of Magearnas do run Bolt Beam, but I'm obviously not a Bolt Beam, so he said good game. Is it over? Do I lose? Did he lose? Who lost? He said good game. Did I lose? That has to be defensive. It doesn't actually have to be defensive Landers at all. But I hit it with a Flash Cannon. First time I seen Keldeo with this team. Didn't go so well. Yeah. Water types bug you a bit. Anyway, we click Flash Cannon here. He just goes right for Earthquake. He could be Scarf or defensive. I'm not sure. If he was set up, he should have set up there. But we'll find out if he's Scarf right now. And I literally get to click. I'll fix a good game, bud. Go back to you. Thank you, man. It's not over yet, though. It was Scarf Landers as well. So it's definitely not over yet. Zygarde comes out. I'm actually going to go Landers and sack it. Well, not really sack it because he's going for extreme speed. I'm going to U-turn here on his Buzzwole. And though Buzzwole does kill me, the main objective is to get off damage with Scald. That's the main objective right here. Oh, and I actually end up killing him, so he wasn't running any HP. So Spec Scald does end up killing this, and this is banded by the looks of it. It has to spam 1,000 arrows here. If he goes for extreme speed, I have Tyranitar in the back. Yeah, good game. Nice, so we are 1799, and let us keep going. Team's working well. Specs Keldeo is putting in a ton of work. I absolutely love this Pokemon. Specs Keldeo is so fun to use. I'm glad, like I said again, it didn't get a lot of love early on in the generation. It actually fell down to UU. It eventually moved back up to OU, which is definitely where it belongs. But it's nice to see my boy Keldeo putting in some work after a long day's work. And I'm actually going to edit this real quick. Tyranitar, what is it? Dash Mega, I believe. That's what changes it. Yep. Because I want to import this. That way I don't have to constantly go back and forth. I should have been doing this in the beginning, but I want to constantly go back and forth. If you guys didn't know, on the damage calc, this is /calc in the chat. You can import your team. And what that does is, for example, you see my Magearna set. Magearna. It says custom set, and that's the set I imported. So it makes it a little bit easier. It lessens the margin for error. And we're fighting Marsh Monkey again. The guy who... the very funny guy. Are we gonna lead Landers? As he leads Zygarde, I'm assuming he's just gonna Toxic immediately because I do have Bulu as a switch in. I want Rocks up as quickly as possible. It is go for said Toxic. So I actually beat his Clefable with this, with my Magearna. So I'm actually gonna go out to Magearna because I am Flash Cannon. As he goes Celesteela. And we're just gonna Calm Mind up here. Even if he leeches, that's fine. Or Heavy Slams immediately. Good play, obviously, but we'll Thunderbolt. We want to weaken Celesteela as much as possible. And I'll actually shift gear up here. He should switch to Zygarde, in theory. He goes Clefable, so he does not know that I'm running Flash Cannon now, and he thinks that I'm Ice Beam. But we are Flash Cannon. Oh, crap. I was hoping to get this guy. YouTube.com/PokeaimMD. Doesn't this die? It should die. Good B! I gotta get what the message you said. I'm on Twitter. Where is it? Where is it? I have to get the message you said, man. Damn, I have to get the message you said. I have to get that message you told me earlier because it was hilarious, and I want to post it back to him because I'm gonna be petty. Where is it? Where is it? Damn it, man. Stop tweeting so much. You have been pwned by CK James. This will later go on in an ownage montage. You're bad and all of BOF knows it. Alright, time to plan this out. Might as well do it because, you know, you guys like this for the damn this ad. What the hell? Okay, stop drawing. I'm all for supporting the content. You have been pwned by Joey Pokeaim. Where should I put my name? This will later go into an ownage. Did I spell? Damn, this word is wrong. Montage. You're bad, and all of MD knows it. There you go. See extreme speeds here. And I get a crit, nice. Get a beautiful crit right there. And I can literally just spam Secret Sword with my Keldeo. So we're gonna go Keldeo here. Click Secret Sword. Your Z move will not knock me out, buddy. Yep. Click Secret Sword. Lopunny cannot click Power Punch. There's no way to choke this away. Has to click Frustration, knock me out. Can literally go Mew here and click Psychic and win. Drop the PK face. That's just for earlier, bro. I was hoping to get him. And now, alright, let's make sure that Mew O-codes this thing. Mew. Custom set. Lopunny. I obviously don't mean this bad. I don't really care. Like, do and say what you want to people. But be nice, man. Ooh. Damn, I might have spoken too soon. Psych, I got a DD Mega Tyranitar, bro. What the hell you think you're doing? There we go. I got DD Mega Tyranitar right here. I could care less. And we landed the burn too. He has Healing Wish on Lopunny. That's really cool, by the way. He was Power Up Punch, Healing Wish. That's pretty clean. And here we go, Sack Landers, just to spam Stone Edge. Also get off the Intimidate, of course. We're Only reason I talk crap is because he said that in my video, my Lopity video, and though it was hilarious, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely made me laugh. But I had to get him back. I had to get him back with it. I literally had to get him back with it. And yeah, I love the fact that this is Flash Cannon, by the way. Great innovation by, not necessarily innovation, but Bengay and NJMP were definitely thinking long term with this, because the fact that it's Flash Cannon means that it actually beats stuff like Clefable. Like, typically, his Clefable was Encore, which is why he went to it. And he can Encore me, and then Soft Boiled stall me out and whatnot. Just trying to make sure that he stays as low as possible without getting any type of boost as well for me. Because again, DD Micro Tyranitar just clicks Fire Punch. I know he's trying, and I can always go out into my, you know what? I've had enough. I'm going out to Mew right here. He's already lowered enough. I can literally go Bulu and SD up and go for my Boom Doom. If he double Flamethrower is a good play, but his heavy slam isn't going to do any damage at all. Like, at all. I know he's trying to get that boost too. It should be Spadef. I wonder how much Bulu does. Sorry if that left a bad taste in your mouth, by the way. But first they're sour, then they're sweet, so don't worry. We'll get another battle. It's fine. You like how I put the Sour Patch Kids in there? Sour, sweet, gone? No? Whatever, man. My bad. I'm sorry. Grass Bloom Doom does not do more than Superpower. But yeah, once we got the burn on him, all them intimidates. It was not a threat at all. Yep. Dodge a nice Leech Seed. I'll just get these after turns out of here. Go for Swords Dance. He could Flamethrower burn me. That'd be funny. I don't even, like, I'm not even caring about score at this point. It's more so just ensuring the victory. And Superpower actually does not knock it out. It does 63 to 75%. Yep. And he is Fizz Def as hell. Ooh. So he gets defense boost. Nice. But that doesn't matter because he is in range of Thunderbolt, which I can just go out to Magearna, obviously outspeed him, click Thunderbolt, and knock him out. And I'm going to say good game after that, just like we said good game after this. And let's keep looking. Because that is a game over. Nice. Yeah, I love this guy. This guy's amazing. Yo, shout out to Marsh Monkey. Straight up, shout out to Marsh Monkey. He was, oh, he's 1977. He talked crap to me, and then said good game at the end, and I said good game. And then he takes it back. Shout out to Marsh Monkey. This guy's a good sport. I like him. I like him a lot. I actually do like him a lot. I don't know who you are, bro, but I like you a lot, okay? Remember that. Not that it matters, you know. Who cares about my love? Okay, so where are we on the ladder again? Ladder, Gen 7 OU. We were in the 1800s. I know we're in the 1800s. I wish this ladder would load. I wish it also wasn't 3:30 a.m., but I had that random itch to record, you know? Y'all ever had that? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Did the ladder just decide, no, I'm not going to load? It's actually not loading. No, I forget that. I don't even care where I am. Aim, I'm your #1 fan. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Alright, so Dragon Dance Tyranitar is very good versus him. Garchomp's really good versus me. Mew is annoying as hell. I'm going to lead off with my Landers. Because Magearna can win. Well, at least it beats Clefable, which is good. Bulu's also pretty good in this too. Ooh, kind of. +2 Bloom Doom. How much does that do to Zapdos? What? Why are you doing 137%, bro? Calm down. Calm the hell down. Nobody need to know 137%. Alright, so I want Landers as a lead. Because we do get off an early Intimidate. We do see Pressure as well, which means that this U-turn is a no invar. Oh, I got the same guy as before. He invited Marsh Monkey. Like, maybe he's not my fan then. Maybe he just hates me. He's inviting the entire friend group. Oh, that means my boy Marsh Monkey about to be telling him, alright, man, this is Calm Mind, let's turn it off. This is Calm Mind, Flash Cannon, Magearna, blah, 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 blah. I mean, he didn't even get to see the entire team, to be honest, so he don't know. And we'll turn out of there immediately. Assuming he is... that Zapdos. I do 70 to 83%. He needs offensive stats in order to do damage to me. I kind of just want a Stone Edge, to be honest. Keep this guy low. Never mind. Never mind. Would have been a 2-hit KO. It's okay. Not your fault, buddy. Alright, Lanners is still useful. We'll go Tyranitar here. As he doubles out to Garchomp. Good play. Nice play. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and click Ice Punch. I do live 1 Earthquake. And this is more than likely Scarf. So we can get rid of him immediately. Good. Obviously Zapdos is more of a problem now. But with Rocks up, I'll be fine versus that. I'm completely fine with trading Garchomp, which is an issue for me. For this Mon. Huh? Just did 86%. This is Discharge, right? Tyranitar. Custom set. It's actually a roll. So, I would actually love if I got this roll in my favor. And he goes Keldeo too, so... Can I hit a Stone Edge today to save my life, please? It would actually be very nice because that damage would have been good for, I wasn't laughing at that. Laughing at miss. What's that? The response. I'm okay with Mew being burnt here if he goes for it. Because it weakens him, of course. And I can Roost right here as well. Potentially burning him would be great. But just Psychic. Because if he goes Heat Rain, I get to find out if he's bloomed him or not. I see leftovers, and he's faster than me. So he's max speed, which means he could be a toxic variant. We'll sack Tyranitar here, unfortunately. Hitting any Stone Edge would have been nice, but now I'm looking for his Scald switch-ins. Hello! And he's the fact that he's max speed, max HP. Does Bold... I forgot how much Bold Bold Clef takes from this. I'm pretty sure it's 2 KO, to be honest. 53, 63, yep. Bold is 2 KO. So this Scald is going to be an issue for him. I actually pray he sacks this Heatran. Or Zapdos. Oh, nice. Are you Spadef Zapdos? No, you are not, my friend. Nice. So we get the damage off. We get the kill on Zapdos, which is what I want. Or potentially a 2 KO on something else. Yeah, we do get the kill on Zapdos, which is really good for Magearna. Clefable comes out. The issue. Right out to Bulu we go. As he makes a very nice double into Heatran. I'm okay with him burning me. Because of grassy terrain. Ideally he doesn't, obviously. Which he doesn't. Nice. Grassy terrain means that Clefable takes the hit, which is why I'm actually going to go for Hydro Pump here because I can 2 KO it. Can I hit an attack today? That'd be very nice. That'd be very nice. His team is grounded though, so once I click Earthquake, it's definitely there to stay. I don't care if Heatran comes out. I'm clicking Psychic here because I do get to at least get this last turn of Grassy Terrain. Like, Mew can beat Mawile 1v1. Magearna is still very good in this, so I don't want to sack that. I'm thinking sacking Landorus is a play. As much as it can click Earthquake versus him, I get to go out into Keldeo now and click Scald. If I get a burn on this Keldeo, great. I don't want to double as well, just because of the fact that, like, if I get his Keldeo low, he's in range of my attacks. We're gonna make the Tapu Bulu play, because it means I can SD up. I don't think he'd go directly into Heatran. I think he'd go Mawile. Bloom Doom should be able to knock out Mega Mawile. Even if he goes out to Heatran now. Like, I get my kill. Except on Heatran, obviously. But getting rid of Mega Mawile would be nice. He goes Clefable, so get rid of that Mon. Beautiful. Good B! He said Pwn. Lava Plume from Heatran. If he is offensive, it kills. How much did his Lava Plume do to any of my mons? Lava Plume did how much to Keldeo? 23%. Keldeo, 18 to 21. 23. How much does this do to Tapu Bulu? Oh, you Swords Dance. So this kills. Bulu's still really good in this. I think the play is to sack Magirna. And to go then Keldeo and click Secret Sword and get my kill. So knock me out with the next one. We go Keldeo and get our Secret Sword kill. Because once I kill Heatran, or once I knock out Heatran, I'm good. And Secret Sword does get a kill. Hard Mawile. How much do you do with Sucker Punch? $24 to $28. So this is actually a roll. I'm making the Mew play. And now I'm gonna make the Bulu play because I get up grassy terrain. Oh, he went for that. Nice. So I get a kill with Superpower now. I didn't expect him to go for that. But we can go for Superpower here. And I will be able to knock out Keldeo as well as Mawile. And if he goes Heatran to revenge kill me, I get to turn to grassy terrain, which means that I am out of range of Sucker Punch and I win the game. You guys see how fast I was talking right there? Oh my god. I got excited. I'm sorry. I wrote the top 10 actually does get me excited. So Superpower does some massive damage to something here. If not, knock something out. And Mew just wins the game. So knock me out, please. And all I need is that one turn of grassy terrain recovery. And I win with Mew. Because I'm out of range of Keldeo. Mew has taken no damage, so I'm out of range at everything. And that should ensure that game. So that knockoff play by him, was good. If he was expecting me to stay in, obviously. I can't believe he had Sucker Punch knockoff. That's interesting. Yeah, Lava Plume knocks me out. I go out to Keldeo now, get my terrain. Get my nice grassy terrain. Click Secret Sword, which puts me out of range of Sucker Punch. He has to get a 50-50 right, doesn't he? Does he? Does he have to get a 50-50 right to win? Yep, I got it right. Good game. I'm glad I went with my gut right there, bro. I'm so glad I went with my gut. I was thinking about switching so badly. Like the balanced player inside of me was yelling switch. But the 2015 and younger Joey was saying, stay the hell in, bro. Balls to wall. Ah, nice. Keldeo ended up going ham on this guy's team, and we end up at 1848, a clean almost 100 points from where we ended. So let's see where we are on how much that is. That's 42-5, 47 games total, 1848. Still don't like that I lost as many as I did because of some poor playing on my part. And some outplaying on my opponent's part, obviously. I'm not trying to take away from them. So people don't think I give my opponents credit. I don't think you watch my videos. I definitely give my opponents credit when they deserve it. And if they outplay me, great. So we are now currently, great for them. Obviously, I get mad though, especially when it's road to top 10 when I have a goal, I want to win. But we are currently number 114 on the ladder, 1848. We are on our way to the top. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this live. I definitely did. I had a lot of fun with the team. I enjoyed using Specs Keldeo. After such a long time, I really did enjoy using Specs Keldeo. It's such a great mon, and I feel like with HP Poison actually boosts up its viability since it's two best switch-ins. Tangrowth isn't the best switch-in because if it's Assault Vest with a Spike Up, you 2-hit KO with Secret Sword, so that doesn't really matter. Spike or Stealth Arc, you 2-hit KO. But with Bulu and Tapu Fini running around, HP Poison is definitely good. Nabbing that KO onto Tapu Bulu and being a 2-hit KO on Tapu Fini. So Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Again, I would love if this episode got 2,000 likes. I know I do expect some dislikes because I taunted my last opponent a bit, but I mean, I had to drop the same words he said to me. Damn, I felt like such a nerd doing that. Thinking about it, I prepped those words. Jesus, man, is that what people do? But yeah, in any case, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.